Did it again. Man, why do I keep muting myself? Thank you guys for watching. What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back. It's your boy Blue. And this is X-Plane 11. And this is the Boeing 757-200 by Flight Factor. Yes, sir. This is a beautiful livery by JT Aviation. I don't personally know the guy, but he did a great job with this livery. And actually pretty cool. I honestly didn't know until like this morning that Delta even had a livery like this out there. So it's pretty cool. Breast cancer awareness livery for this breast cancer awareness month, the day before Halloween. 100 Stacks, what's up, man? Good to see you. Ethan Green, G Cruiser, Niels Pro Person, who someone hates, what's up, man? Good to see you. Usoff, Bristol Aviation, good to see you. Gamer Infinite Flight, all you guys, welcome so much. I'm glad to have you, Gamer Infinite Flight. I think I already shouted you out already. Daniel, what's up, man? Good to see you. Mr. Rayan, good to see you as well. Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's go ahead and get started. We have some flying to do. We're actually here at Toronto Pearson. As we come to the outside here and look around, this is the CYYZ Toronto Pearson. We are on VATSIM today. So if you would like to join, there are plenty of open gates for you guys to fly with us if you like to. But I'm flying in the 757. We're headed to JFK today, and hoping that everything goes well. Sorry for the delay. Matter of fact, it's like a 4-hour delay. We're supposed to fly a lot earlier today, but I had some issues with my X-plane, and I want to make sure I give you guys quality when I come. And so when things not really going right, I don't really want to give you guys a crappy stream. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, Tripix. Good to see you, man. Hope you enjoy that. Yes, sir, Bristol. I am on a VATSIM. Yes, I did Gamer Infinite Flight. I changed it on Twitch. I want to try it out, see what happens. FOB Ryan, what's up, man? Let's get started, guys. Let's get started. I've already turned the battery on and standby power. Let's see if I even remember how to start this thing, to be 100% honest with you. Jeez. I haven't flown the 757 in a while. I've been flying the 73 quite a lot, but I haven't been flying the 5. So I might be a bit slow to start. If you guys would like to help me out, definitely send those in. But I'm just gonna press all the buttons and hope it doesn't break. That's gonna be my strategy today. There we go. Pressing all the buttons. Just gonna turn everything the heck on. For anybody who actually flies this plane on the regular, they're probably gonna hate me this stream. But I don't have time to watch any tutorial videos today. We're gonna start the APU up. What is the reason that my screen are still off? We probably should just use a checklist. We should probably use a checklist. I turn planes on like your classmates. Okay, whatever that means. Where is my... There it is. This Delta flight's been delayed for 4 hours. Actually, I'm also going to use another plugin today called Pack X. Some of you guys may have heard of it. I'm actually going to set that up now. I don't think you can see it on the screen. It's on like a different window. But ever since SimBuddy got shut down, I've been wanting, some kind of app to kind of, I don't know, do like a passenger simulation type of thing, And Pack X came up, a new version of it came up on X-Plane right around the time that SimBuddy closed. And I was like, I'll try it. It's freaking expensive. I'll try it. I was gonna review it. I don't even know if I want to review it now. I don't like it enough to review it. I usually review things that I like or know that I'm gonna like, or if somebody sent me to review. But this is something that I kind of stumbled upon on my own, and I was like, yeah, I'll try it. I went to try it. It wasn't bad. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's not good. It's just I don't know that it is worth the money. It's based. I probably should stop talking before I shut down this app. But it's just, I don't know. I think I expected more. So far, it just seems like a flight tracker and add some new voices that I don't necessarily need. Alright, we're cruising today at 37,000 feet. I'm saying that because I'm typing that in now. And I don't know what our flight number is. I'm just going to make one up. And next aircraft's gonna be 757-200. We do have Wi-Fi. 198 passengers on board. I'm gonna hit start. So you should start hearing them talk here.
We're still deboarding.
Yeah, you should be able to hear that. Beautiful. Alright, we're gonna use a checklist because I'm gonna stumble through this thing. It's not hard to start, I just haven't flown it in a little bit. So we'll do the, I guess the amplified. So battery's already on, standby power is on, should be on auto. What up, Raul? Good to see you, man. Electrical power established. Is it? You tell me. Doesn't look like it. Do it for me. Alright, we do have APU available now. We can go ahead and turn it on. APU to start. That's already been done. Preliminary pre-flight. We'll skip all that. That's including the IRS and stuff. We gotta get power first. That's kind of important. Oh, there we go. She has come to life. Alright, we should be able to turn the packs on now, which I'll just switch this up. 100 stacks. I don't speak enough French to help you with homework. And if I did, you'd have to wait till we get en route. We do have an hour-and-a-half flight today, so I got plenty of time to talk and answer questions then. Let me go ahead and get the aircraft started first, so we'll be on the ground for an hour. Just pressing all the buttons. That's all I'm doing. Button smasher. Oh, is it? My bad. Thanks for pointing it out. I don't see my face. I only have one screen, by the way. On my monitor, I only have one monitor right now, so whenever I'm in the game, I don't see OBS or what you guys are seeing. All right, so I think we've got through the checklist to this point. So let's just check on the rest of this stuff. That's gonna be all FMS stuff. I'll do that on my own in a second. Hydraulics, passenger exit, oxygen light, warning. I'm just gonna basically let the co-pilot do all this. Off, position light on, anti-collision off, wing light on, auto rate, blah 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 blah. Just do it all for me. Just do it all for me. Not in the mood for that today. That's the exact same stuff on the other side. Alright, there we go. Let's minimize this. Can I minimize you? There we go. Supernova, this is the Boeing 757-200. Don't mind me, just kind of cheating through the startup process. If you missed the very beginning, I mentioned how I haven't flown this I think since our last stream. No, I flew and flown it. But maybe the week, whatever week that was probably like 3 weeks ago now. Let's get the FMS configured and all that. That I don't forget. Oh, at least I think. Alright, Charlie Yankee Zulu. And let's go up top. Go to align. Nav. We'll copy and paste that GPS coordinate to there. We'll hit route, put in CYYZ. We'll head to JFK today. Kilo Juliet Foxtrot Kilo. Activate. Execute. Alright, we haven't actually added fuel and things like that yet, so let's go ahead and take care of that before we do the next step. We'll go to ground. Let's find out. It's in brief how much fuel we're carrying today. We have about 7,300 kilograms of fuel. I'm going to carry 75. So fuel weight actually going to be less than what it shows right now, so 7,500 kilograms. Cargo weight, would leave it as is. Passenger number, I would like it to be full. So whatever full is, that's how much I want. So I'm just going to type 200, but I know you can't fit 200 in here. 170, that sounds good. And we'll go ahead and go load. Passenger door is open. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Some people, YouTube will show them that I'm streaming. Some people it doesn't. So I don't understand YouTube's situation there. I don't really worry about it. Whoever comes. All right, back to the checklist. Be under general. And flight deck door is not, actually that's the door behind us. That's already set. So next is, I'm just gonna hit perform. When I click on perform, it basically performs the action that's in the checklist, so I don't have to do it myself. But I'm just trying to speed through it because I always take so long to get these things started. Hydraulic, right electric pump, that's over here. I think. No, it's this one over here. There it is. C1, C2 electric pumps, that's what these are. Left electric pump coming on. Left pump switches on. Right pump switches on. If there's fuel in the center tank, we have no fuel currently in the center tank, but we're still loading fuel, so I don't know if we're gonna have it. So I guess we'll just wait. And we don't want the red anti-collision because that's the ones we need before we push back. So I think this is as far as we can go, honestly, on the checklist at this point. Yep. That's all good. What's up, S7AB? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Why not auto perform? Auto perform never really works for me. It'll only go so far, and then you gotta actually do something yourself. That just sounds lazy, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. But I like this plane a lot. I just haven't flown it. I've been flying the 737 and the A320 the past like 2 weeks, I think. And so whenever I return to an aircraft, it's probably best that I don't do it on a live stream, but I'm doing it today. It is raining out here. It's not snowing, but it is raining out here in Toronto. Got a storm moving through, headed to the east, but it should be pretty clear out near JFK. At least I am expecting it to be. Yes, I am on VATSIM, guys. I am, if you're asking that. I think. And I make sure that I'm actually signed in. Yes, I am on VATSIM. And my mic works. It's like New York Center is currently on. And our call sign is Delta 116. It's a pretty cool livery though. I like it. Very different. It doesn't look like if you block Delta, you wouldn't know that this was Delta. Why is my sim laggy? I want to know the same question. I really should be getting better frames than what I've been getting lately. I do like Sky Teams. I do like that. Alright, right now we're just waiting for this to load up. While we wait though, we can do that. I can get my charts ready, which I don't have on my other screen. Oh, I shouldn't say other screen. In another window. I'm gonna get that loaded in. I probably could use Avatab, but I don't want to. I'm gonna be honest, like I tried doing this stream earlier today, didn't work out, had some technical difficulties, technical issues, and I was like, you know what, I'll just try doing it later today. So we're doing it now, and I almost didn't do it because I had some problems right before the stream as well, and I almost was like, forget this, I'm gonna play Call of Duty. But I was like, you know what, I know you guys want to see some flying, and won't be flying again until Friday. I don't know if you guys saw the schedule that I posted on my Instagram story. But today, obviously, we're on an X-plane, and then tomorrow we'll be racing. Thursdays are usually race day, at least until the end of the season. And then Friday, we'll be doing infinite flight. Try turning down water reflections to minimum. Yeah, I don't understand what type of settings those guys have who make those like 4K videos, you know, like ultra realistic. They're like, oh yeah, everything is freaking milky smooth, which it is. They're not lying, it is. But I'm like, how the heck? Like, I thought my computer was supposed to be able to run this stuff like freaking beyond 60 frames. I rarely get 60 frames per second. in an X-plane. Rarely. Alright, reserves 1.0. Cost index, I don't know. Let's see. 86. Like, I have my settings turned down. Not down, but like, they're not maxed. But I have them at a setting which I like visually, as far as like how good stuff looks. Maybe not 100, like as smooth. Like, I'm probably running around 30, like max of 30 right now. Unable cruise, you're lying. Takeoff. What is the air temperature right now? Let's find out. xmrbluemc. Oh yeah, xmrbluemc had an update. I think it was yesterday, and they definitely made some enhancements. It's not as grainy as it used to be, so I'm pretty happy about that. So what is it? What is the temperature? It's 0.7. And you gonna give me V1? Nope, I gotta make my own. So make up something. We'll say 135, 138, 142. And I'm just making those numbers up, by the way, guys, so don't copy what I'm doing. Position in it is done. I don't know why I would want to do that. Departure is going to be what runway we're using today in Toronto. There's no ATC currently. What is that red button? What does it say? Are you guys seeing that on the stream? Like in the chat, it's red. I don't know what it says. Something about a map. I can't even see it. It's too small on my side. Something about connected. Please try reloading. Okay. Let me find out what our departure runway is. 05. And we're using the CaptainWumbaba departure. There it is. BIMPA. Execute route. Next page. I should probably put it over here so I could actually look and see both at the same time. Yeah, I'll try reloading the chat. The chat's not gonna stop going. It's gonna stop showing it on the stream, I guess. We shall try it again. Give me a second. I got a phone call. Sorry about that, guys. I apologize for the slow start today. Alright, back to the flight plan. I was trying to multitask, was not doing a very good job at it. Alright, so Avon and then XTOL is my next waypoint I need to put down. At the XTOL, we got MEMS, MEMMS, and then Cody, KODEY.
We're ready to go when you are.
Roger that. So it sounds like the flight attendants are ready to go. All the passengers are boarded up.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard flight 22.
Are they back there ready doing announcements? I'm still trying to put the flight plan in.
Our flight time will be roughly 1 hour, 25 minutes. Please note the cabin door is now closed. We ask that you make sure that all devices
Is that it?
during airport
ROD.
mode and your larger devices are now
YY.
shut down and
That's right.
closed. If you have not already, please fasten your seatbelt
Oh
and
shoot,
AirPods
there
to
are
your lower head
freaking.
onto your lap.
That's alright.
Disabled
Yoda.
seatbelts must be the full upright launch to departure. Cabin crew, prepare doors for departure.
There's.
Cross-check
I could have
verify
not
fasten
typed all this and
by
just put in a airway, but I wasn't reading. IGN. Let's choose whatever the first one is. Execute. Insufficient fuel. Whatever. Alright, we're using runway 4. Or at least that's what we expect to use in JFK. Depending on... you know, I could actually check, can't I? Let's see. We'll put runway 4 for now, but it might change. It might change. I think it's 04 left. Yes. Got it. No transition apparently. Okay. Execute. Back to route. We'll check our page here. Make sure we don't have any discontinuities. Which I see one currently. At IGN, we have 2 IGNs. So we will merge those together and execute that again. Okay. Delete that. Oh wait, let's put this here. Hold on. What? Erase. Alright, IGN. There we go. It keeps saying insufficient fuel, but I know we have enough. And we can just delete one of these. Now we have another discontinuity. There it is. Let me get the chat back up because I can't actually see what you guys are saying anymore. Captain Roddy, what's up, man? Good to see you. Krista Aviation, I'm on VATSIM. I think, aren't we all on the same server? Does it matter what server you're on? I mean, it might. I don't, maybe I don't know. But I assumed if I'm on VATSIM and you're on VATSIM, we're both on VATSIM at the same time, and I should be able to see you or hear you. I didn't know that this you'd have to choose a server. I just choose whatever server is closest to me. I'm probably on something US. All right, flight plan looks good. We put that away. Put it away. And I'll put this on program or progress. And it says it's still aligning. Oh, yeah, it is still aligning. We have 1 more minute before it's aligned. Let's see. Mythical, what's up, man? Good to see you. And we're getting a little bit of a stutter going from top to bottom. I want to look down. There we go. Okay. La, 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 la. Alright, so for our departure, we're flying the Kepta 2. And again, I don't have the charts on screen for you guys this time. I have it on my other window. That's what I'm looking at. Lars, yes. The answer is yes. Capta2 arrival. Capta2. I wonder if I can put this up. Let me see something. I'm curious if I could put this up on OBS. I don't know what's up with the chat. Let me take it off. That's annoying. Let me see. Nav graph. Thank you guys for being patient with me today. This is not the time that I usually stream, and I chose to fly a plane that I am not currently familiar with. I think that'll be window capture. Nope. Nah, it doesn't work. That's fine. I didn't expect it to work. Oh yeah, Project Fly as well. I think I'm running that right now. Am I? I don't even have it open. What a good streamer I am today. Don't even have Project Fly open. We will depart eventually. Reason for delay? Pilot. I'm liking this rain though. There's a big storm over like the eastern side of the US right now. It just rained here this morning and I live in the south, so lots of rain going around. It's fun for flight simmers, but if you're flying in real life, there's a lot of headache with controllers and things like that going on. Do I know what lines are? What are you talking about? Apparently no, I don't know what you're referring to. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's get this thing going. Alright, real quick check. Simon Tucker, what's up, man? Good to see you. So, let's go to our checklist. We got our FMC all program. That's ready to go. Our IRS is still aligning. It's stuck on 1 minute though for some reason. Not sure what's up with that. Hopefully it's not a failure. Because if it is, I am not reloading this aircraft. That is a fact. I would hate to finish everything I need to do and then have to reload the plane. Has it ever happened to you guys before? Like you get you get a flight all prepared, you got everything going, you might have even pushed back and something happens and you're like, crap, I gotta restart the whole flight. Now you gotta reload the plane completely. What do you do and how often does it happen to you? I want to know because this happens to me very often actually, sadly, but yes, it does happen to me pretty often. Alright, checklist. Alright, right pump, I think we've already turned, oh, center pump. No fuel in the center pump, so we don't need it. Total, we have 7.5 tons. Or 7,500 kilograms? Yeah. So no fuel in the center pump. We can turn the anti-collision lights on and get ready to push back.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where
Oh
you
my
want to
god,
go.
what is this guy doing? Oh, he's moving. Okay, gotcha. Just want you to get me all faced. Let the pushback truck do all the work. My call sign is Delta 116. Yeah, I agree, man. It's pretty annoying. It happens.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving
Apparently,
up.
it happens to everybody. But I hate it when it happens to me. Like, for example, last night, is one flight specifically. I've been wanting to do a flight from Houston to New Orleans. I've done the flight from New Orleans to Houston. We did that for live stream last week. But I've been wanting to do the return flight just on my own, not for live stream, not for recording. Like, there's no special reason that I want to do this flight except for I just want to do this flight. I've already planned it and I want to do it. And I've attempted to do this flight 4 times and different things happen every time. And whenever something happened, I was not in the mood to go back and retry it again, and so I didn't. We can get rid of the GPU because everything is on now. And so it even happened to me, I think it was last night. Yeah, I was trying to do a flight from Houston to New Orleans, and I pushed back, and I had some kind of error. It was nothing that I could have done about it. Something happened, and I couldn't like really fly up or start the plane like it should. So I had to reload it completely, and I was like, yeah, I'm not reloading. I'm not going back through and setting up the flight plan and doing IRS and all that kind of stuff. Now I know that you could, you know, obviously start it from with the engines on, but I just didn't want to do that. Not in a good mood. All right, Island of Fusion. Well, I hope you get in a better mood. Go play some GTA or something. Single player. Go like kill some people. I don't know. Do something to make it feel better. Stick around long enough. We'll get to a point where I'll be that way. But we got to get past this part. And I think we have a problem. I think we do. We have an issue.
So connected and bypass been inserted. Release parking brake.
We have an issue with our INS. It's not aligning. It should have been done a long time ago, but it's not. I think, can't we like clear out failures? Let's see. Alright, fix all systems, done. Apply. What if I restart? I think that worked for me last time. Alright, so now we're set to align. Let's see what the FMS says. Hopefully it didn't lose our position completely. Where is that page? There it is, position in it. Alright, so we can re-put in our position. I hope this doesn't reset everything. We'll have to find out. Alright, so everything's still there. So far, so good. Now let's check the, I know 10 hours. Alright, so now I gotta wait another 7 freaking minutes. Ay. We are delayed once again. Alright, what can we do while we wait? It's because of me. People think video games create murderers. No, I'm promoting people to murder people on video games so that you don't murder people in real life. That's what I'm promoting. Simon Tucker, what gate am I at? I honestly don't. Whatever one this one's at. Looks like we're at 164B. I think that's the gate we're at. Yeah. You hope your mother's watching. No real talk though. Like I seriously promote people to murder people in games so they don't murder people in real life. Because like the thing is, the problem is the people who murder people in real life, they don't have nowhere to put this murderer's energy. You know, there's some people out there who just have this murderous energy. What's up, John Fly? Thanks for the host, man. Some people got this like murderous energy, you know what I mean? And you just need to go let that energy out. For some people, you may need to get on GTA and blow some stuff up on single player. Don't do it on multiplayer because they will piss you off even more and it will make you hate the world. Trust me. Don't go play Call of Duty either because that'll make you hate the world. Anything that has interaction with people that can kill you and frustrate you and troll you will definitely make you want to kill the world. I'm just saying. Go on the video games, play single player, go kill some innocent AI people, and I think you'll feel a lot better. What I do though is I do that, but another way that I help with my frustration. I'm not saying I have murderous tendencies. I'm not saying I'm gonna go murder some people. It's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is everybody has a bad day. Everybody has a bad day. I'm trying to stalk. We have 6 minutes for the INS to align, but everybody has a bad day. And when you have a bad day, you need something to do. Some people go out and they go and drink. Some people go out and party. Some people, they do a lot of things. A lot of these things are very unhealthy though for you and for your body. Honestly, I don't drink personally. I'm not saying you shouldn't drink. You can drink. I'm cool if you drink. I'm okay with that. I'm just saying it may not be the best way. Nightbird, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? You know, they can get you in some trouble. What won't get you in trouble is hopping on Red Dead Redemption, getting a sawed-off shotgun and blowing people's heads off. That won't get you in trouble. Pilot Chandler, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Another thing. What was the other thing I was going to say? I like flying on X-Plane as well. Thank you, Gio, for the follow. Appreciate that, bro. Welcome again to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Again, guys, we're on VATSIM. If you'd like to join us here in Toronto, headed to JFK today. Gonna be pretty good. You should try some Red Dead and some bourbon later. For real. It's coming out. Matter of fact, Red Dead Redemption 2 is comes out next Thursday, I think, on PC. So I'm pretty hyped about that. I'm probably gonna get it. I already have it on PS4, but I'm most likely gonna get it on PC as well. Hopefully it gets better. The story mode is amazing, by the way. Yes, November 5th, if that's next Thursday, I think. I don't know what day that is exactly. Anyways, the idea, the point is, don't murder people in real life, murder AI. And drink if you want to drink while you're doing it. You'll enjoy it. You'll have a lot of fun. Shenanigans, what's up, man? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Chris Henshaw. What time is Friday night flight? 1500 Zulu. That's gonna be, what's that? 11 a.m. Eastern on Friday. So still have another. Why this thing's just creeping along. 5 minutes for this freaking IRS. Words of wisdom, yes sir. Don't kill real people, kill AI. And save the boobies. Save the boobies. We're flying Delta Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Beautiful livery. Pushback truck's ready to go, man. We're just waiting for the freaking IRS. Flight plan's done. Everything's good. We're straight. Let's go ahead and move everything out. Don't need waste unit anymore. Fuel truck can go. Air unit, loader unit, LSU. Chocks can be removed. Gate config. Gonna turn that off. Let's just remove all. And we'll wait. I'm gonna put it back to the checklist because I don't even remember how to fly this thing. But I know we need to do the beacon light next. 4 minutes. Wow, this is the slowest 4 minutes I've ever had. But dopeness. I will say I was gonna use what's that plugin called? The one with the air traffic, the one that just came out last week. World Traffic, not World Traffic, the other one. Whatever it's called, Traffic Global. That's what it was. It wasn't working for me. I don't know. I had an issue with it. It's like telling me the airport's not working. I don't know. So it worked literally 10 minutes before we started, and now it's not. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Supposed to have a new update coming out. I talked to Scott from Just Flight, and he was talking about there being an update to it coming soon. So if you're still interested in it, you know, it might get better. I have an infusion. You feel better now. What did you do? Did you go kill some people in Red Dead Redemption? What I want to do is pull out my my machine gun underneath the landing gear and shoot this American 311 plane who's like in my nose. That's what I want to do now. Three more minutes and counting. Let's see what Pack X has to say about that. See, Project Fly is working. We're good to go there. It's raining bad. We're in a red part right now in Toronto. If you look at the weather. Matter of fact, let me put that up on the screen for you guys since we are waiting. Display capture. There it is. Switch. Look at this. This is the storm we're in right now. Pretty crazy. If you were in a real plane, you would want to be nowhere near all of this craziness. Right over here in Niagara Falls, Buffalo. But JFK is real nice right now. A little bit of traffic. Got some scattered. It might be some scattered showers out there, but nowhere near what it is out here right now. And then also, down here by where I live, we had this whole thing just run through me. All this line of storms came through Houston, freaking tore us up. It was a fast one, but still pretty bad. I was in Dallas on Monday. I flew out there for the day to do some work, and it was cold, man. It's freaking cold. What's up with that? Michael Scadden, tomorrow we'll be racing. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Let's get some music on. Some lobby music playing. But yeah, tomorrow we're doing racing, and Friday we'll be back on Infinite Flight again. For you Infinite Flight mobile flight simmers out there. But yeah, went out on Monday, flew out in the Airbus A320, and I'm gonna be honest with you, like, I don't have the Tolless A319. I know everybody's hyped about the Tolless A319 and getting the new BSS sound pack and all that kind of stuff, which is cool. I don't have it. I don't want to spend another $60 on a plane. I already got an Airbus. Why do I need 2? Thank you, Verhagen, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. But I don't need 2 Airbuses. So I haven't bought it. but I'm pretty sure the sound pack's gonna be dope. But what I do have the Flight Factor A320 and the sound pack for that, which also sounds amazing. Let's not forget how amazing the sound pack sounds for the Flight Factor A320. And being on a real A320 Monday morning, and hearing how it sounded, I was like, this sounds just like the freaking simulator, just like it. And when I came back home, and the first thing I did when I got back home was I jumped on the X-plane and I flew the A320 on the exact same route that I did in real life, and I heard all the same sounds. Like, even when the aircraft rolls on its takeoff roll and you get in the air and you hear like the whoa, 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 which is the wheels spinning underneath, you hear that on the BSS sound pack. So what I'm saying is, I know that a lot of those same sounds are gonna happen on the Tolus version, but it's really cool hearing the authentic sounds. I don't know how they're able to capture these sounds, but they do such a great job. BSS does. I literally own every BSS sound pack that they have, except the planes that I don't have. So I have the CRJ sound pack, I have the 777 sound pack, I have the Airbus sound pack. The 757 actually comes with BSS by default, which is pretty cool. So that's pretty dope. I haven't flown the A330. I don't have that either. Michael, again tomorrow. Check on it, Instagram, bottom of the screen. Check it out. I just put the schedule up. I put the schedule up on my Instagram story. But yeah, same time tomorrow, 1500 Zulu and 1900 Zulu. I got 2 races planned for tomorrow if things go as planned. Are we ready? Uno momento. Oh, there it is. We are ready to go. All right, push back. Let's bounce. Beacon lights on.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Roger, roger. All right, let's get the packs turned off. This part I remember how to do very clearly. Alright, let's shut the music off so we can enjoy. I don't think there's much sound, honestly. It might be kind of anticlimactic here. Might be a little anticlimactic. Wait, how do I start it? Just kidding, just kidding. I remember ground. I don't hear anything. We do need to hit the pop the switch. There it is. Honestly, I want to try the Airbus A330 by Jar Design. I want to try it. I don't want to spend another $60-70 on a flight sim aircraft when I'm trying to save money for real life flight training. Like, it's harder than ever now for me to spend money on X-plane, especially with two things. There's Microsoft Flight Simulator coming out, and then there's my real life flight training that I'm trying to save money for. So it's really hard for me to justify paying like big money, like more than 20 bucks on anything right now. Alright, I think we have one good engine. I think. Yep, we do. Alright, we have movement there. I'll say too, my Toronto scenery is not the best on frame. I think there's 2 Toronto sceneries out there now, and I have the one that I wouldn't recommend. I don't remember which one it is. I'm sorry. I would probably help you bite that. I could probably help you dodge that bullet, but I don't remember which one I have. I just know there's one that's good on scenery, good on frames, and another one that's not good on frames. Yeah, all you really hear is rain right now. But honestly, I think unless I turn on unrealistic sound or something like that in the settings, you really can't hear the engines from inside that much. Which I guess that's more realistic. I don't know. I have not been in a cockpit of a 757 during engine start, so I'm not the one to ask. But all we really hear right now is the rain hitting the window. Give me a second. Let me get this thing going. Checklist. Trim check. You perform that. You do that for me. Recall switch push. Alright, roger, roger. Secondary engine indications. Just gonna skip the rest of this. Wait, engines are already on.
Operation
taxi.
complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake set. Alright, pack control
Connecting
selectors to
tow.
auto.
Stand by.
Isolation switch off. APU selector off. Status display check. Flap lever check. We need flaps. We need flaps, don't we? Can't see it. That's good. Flight controls check. I'll get my flight controls out. Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't think so. Transponder. Transmit and receive.
Always
Runway
disconnected.
turn off
White
lights.
path has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
And logo light is already set. Alright, cool. That's all we need to do for now. We're good to go. Alright, you guys. Sorry for the delay once again, man, but we're about to get started here. And finally, a taxi pushback truck has put us into position. And again, we're on VATSIN, so we will announce our intentions as we get moving. I'm gonna check on the chart here to find out where exactly I need to go. We said we were gonna take off on runway. I already forgot. Yeah, I forgot. What runway we were taking off today? Five? Runway 5. Okay. Where is that? Oh, heck no, we're not using runway 5. There's no way I'm taxiing way over there. We're using runway 6 left. Let me change that. Psych. Got me running taxiing the other side of the airport. Alright, there we go. Alright, so anyway, to do that, we just need to go Delta, what's that? We're on Delta Romeo's right ahead of us. Make a right on Delta, then we'll make a left on Victor to Charlie, and I'll just kind of do it on the way there. So, at least park and brake, let's roll. Tax lights are on. What's going on, Ben? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Toronto traffic, Delta 116, taxiing the runway 06 left, Toronto. Did I say Toronto the first time? Or did I say Montreal? I said Toronto. We have wipers. Where are they, though? I don't know what the wipers are. I said right, didn't I? Remember, this isn't iRacing. Taxi carefully. I have to remind myself. Thank you for the reminder there. You know, I'll be drifting through these snow. Freaking rallycross racing out here on the taxiway. I'm assuming this American plane knows where he's going, so I guess we'll follow him. Yeah, that's about right. I'm trying. Taxi slow. Taxi slow. What's going on, Jesus? Welcome to the stream. Is it cold in the UK? I'm pretty sure it's real cold out here in Toronto. So right now we're already 20 minutes late from where I originally wanted to depart. Alright, where'd our traffic go? Let me make a left when able. I think we can go straight. Yeah, we can go straight. But no, let's go this way because this is gonna take us around the taxiway, the runway. If we were to go straight, that would take us on the runway. We don't want to go on the runway. Eventually, I'll find the windshield wipers. Is that 30 degrees Celsius or 30 degrees Fahrenheit? Man, I think that American plane just left, man. Alright, wipers, wipers, wipers. Where are the wipers? Oh, you know what? I think they're actually... No, they're not. Where are the wipers, guys? Oh, there it is. Low. Alright, cool. So we're on, it looks like Charlie. We'll taxi all the way to the end. And 06 left will be on the left. I thought the APU still on. Thank you, Samurai Black, for the host. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Yes, sir. This is a 757-200. Alright, this is going to merge to the right, and then we'll continue down Charlie. Kane61, thank you for the follow, man. Glad to have you here. Hope you're enjoying the content so far. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Can you, one of you guys, type in the Twitch chat just to make sure that's working? I was having some problems with my restream chat since I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. And sometimes, for some reason, it unsyncs with my Twitch, and I won't be seeing the chat from Twitch. So make sure it's working. Hopefully we don't have any more delays today. Hoping for a get there pretty quick in JFK. We may have some air traffic out there, but if not, then it's not the end of the world. Like I always say, I don't fly looking for ATC. Let the ATC find me. Samurai Black, thank you for testing that out, and it looks like Twitch chat is working perfectly. Thank you very much, buddy. All right, we're about ready to go. Looks like the final is clear. Toronto traffic, Delta 116 taking off from 06 left, departing to the east. Toronto. Alright, confirm runway is clear. White lights coming on, land lights coming on. Come on, come on. No, it's just not just you. Like, I don't know if anybody watches a live stream without doing something else. You know what I mean? I appreciate that, Samurai Black. Glad you like it, man. Is New York gonna be rainy too? That's all right. I don't mind some rain. Mind a little rain. There we go. Come on, come on. That was bad. Throttle forward. Uh-oh. Positive flying, you're up. Thank you, SimSS, for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. I was trying to turn my heading. I don't know if you guys saw that. I was trying to low-key turn the heading while we were on our takeoff roll. Alright, gear is up, and wow, the rain is literally only at the airport. So once we took off, now the rain is gone. We should watch our speed. Oops, wrong button. I want vertical speed, not 5,000. Still flying by hand at the moment. Passing 3,000, coming up on 4,000 here. Again, I really love the improvements that xmrbluemc did to their xmrbluemc did to xmrbluemc. Alright. I'm gonna go into autopilot now. LNAV is activated. We're on auto throttle and vertical speed set to 2800. We'll turn off the wipers. Flaps are up, gears up. I'll punch in LNAV, VNAV later. This freaking 757 is such a freaking rocket. Again, as well as xmrbluemc. Now you can't hear me. xmrbluemc also draws a little bit of snow on the ground sometimes, so I think it is actually snowing out here in Toronto. Look at those clouds in the background. Like, that looks so good. And thank you, Gamer Cat Infinite Zeros. I don't know how many zeros that was. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Glad to have you. But yeah, man, loving it. When I saw xmrbluemc had like an update to the clouds, and they had fixed some of the like weird scattering that you see around the edges of the clouds, like the pixelation. Like, it's still there. It's just, it's a lot more finer, and it doesn't actually, like, they didn't hurt your frames more to make it better, you know what I mean? So that was actually a positive for sure. Uh-oh, what's going on? About to stall. Alright, I'm in control now. I don't know why auto throttle is not working. Or, you know what, I think let's just do level change, flight level change. Yeah, we'll do that. So that way it won't stall for sure. We're at 9,000, so we still can't go faster than 250 knots. I'm gonna set our IAS Mach to 250 and flight change mode. So that way the aircraft should, if it works correctly, which it's not. What are you doing, plane? Alright, This is really uncomfortable for you guys in the back. I'm sorry, my plane's autopilot is doing some weird things.
You can now get up and move around the cabin. However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when seated in case of unexpected circumstances.
Oh, you know why? Because I have it set to 10,000. It's set to our final altitude, 37,000 feet. And I'm gonna see if we can level off here manually so that we can gain some speed.
Turn off larger portable electronic devices. This is also a reminder to keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the duration.
Alright, we're gaining speed. You can't see it, here you go.
This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi. If you wish to connect to the Wi-Fi, you will require
230 knots.
We offer complimentary in-flight communication.
And I'm gonna try hitting autopilot again. Let's see what happens.
Find out more information.
The aircraft's starting to gain. Alright, so it's following. Alright, it's following the flight director like it should. I know, IFS, I almost said that. I'm not gonna lie. I almost said that. Alright, so it's gaining. Alright, so it's going 240 knots, which is what we were at. So if I go to 250, matter of fact, we're at 10,000 now. We can go fast. We can go 280 knots. So now the aircraft should nose down to make that speed. Once it makes 280 knots, it'll pitch up to hold 280 knots, and it'll use whatever speed happens after that. These pop-ups are definitely helpful if you can't see. I can see it, but for anybody who's watching on a freaking iPhone 5, this is for you. Alright, see you in a bit, Ben. What up, jet propelled llamas? Welcome back. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Alright, I think we're good now. Matter of fact, I'm going to VNAV if that works. It does. Beautiful. And that's actually going to set to 310 knots. And it do basically the same thing, all the way up to 37,000 feet. Beautiful. Be beautiful. Keegan and Butler, you asked a question. Did you? Isn't Toronto, New York only 45 minutes? It can be. It probably will be because we're gonna freaking fly pretty fast. It depends on what aircraft is flying it, what route they fly in, and what the winds are. I don't know if this bothers anybody else when I turn the lights off. If I saw somebody flying above 10,000 with their lights on, I'd be like, come on, bro, turn them off, and then we can enjoy the view. APU bleed, we don't need that, I don't think, right? I don't think we need that. APU should be off. It is. Alright, yeah, that's fine. I'm doing good, man. Thanks for asking. Alright, yeah, runway turn-offs are now off. And we're good to go. Basically, you don't need to do anything else or touch anything until we get there. Landing altitude in New York is basically sea level, I believe, right? So I would just leave that at 0. And everything else will be on auto. But yeah, man, I don't know if you guys have xmrbluemc, but you definitely see a difference in how it looks compared to how it was before. Like, one of the biggest issues with xmrbluemc before was how like it was like really squared off, and how you would see like a lot of clouds, and then you would see like just a big abrupt stop in a random location. And they fixed a lot of that. You'll still see it from time to time, but for the most part, it's mostly fixed. As well as those like those weird lines you would see, those line patterns that you would see as well, and the clouds, you don't really see those anymore either. So they did a pretty good job updating it, making it a little bit better. It's still not perfect, it still has a lot of potential, a lot of things that need to be fixed in it, but they did a pretty good job with this update, the 1.12 update of xmrbluemc. Yes, also some performance enhancement. I've tested it compared to other weather plugins that I have, and it's either equal to better than those when it comes to the frames per second impact on it. Can you try to make a Blue Arrow livery for the 757? Yes, you can. Yeah, contact me on Discord, and I can get you a link to my. I have a whole kit of all my logos, and so you'll have access to that. So yeah, no problem. I would actually love to have a Blue Arrow 757 livery. Matter of fact, I want liveries for all planes. I just ain't got time to make them all. I've only made liveries for the planes that I fly the most. I'm still working on an A321. I say I'm still working on it, but technically I started and I just haven't finished. I haven't touched that thing in like months. But I really want one for the Airbus, but I don't know, I guess my time has been spent elsewhere. Yeah, look at that. Even like off into the distance, like it's like the way it falls off from the horizon is, man, great job by the xmrbluemc team. Really good job. I mean, it's not Microsoft Flight Simulator good, but it'll do. It'll do. I bought the xmrbluemc a long time ago, like when it was like a long time ago, like the first version of it. So I've been around having it for a while. I stopped using it when it stopped working, when it basically broke everything. And yeah. Let me get you. I don't know if any of my moderators are on right now. If there are any moderators on, if you could go ahead and post the Discord link. If not, I'm gonna go ahead and get it myself, and I'll post it to be a 24-hour one. So if you want to join, use it now or forever hold your peace. There you go. What up, M16? Watching from Japan. Good to have you, man. What time is it? Or good morning. It must be morning in Japan right now, I assume. Let's get a screenshot of this. This is freaking sexy. Great job by JT Aviation making this this livery. Take a closer look at it. I looked it up too on Google and I was like, hey, like this actually does exist. Oh, I need to request something. I don't know if anybody in the chat could do it, but what I want is I want that new United 757 livery, like the really cool one with like all the crazy designs on it. I want that one. I want it so bad. I want to fly it today, but nobody, well, I haven't been able to find the livery, and I could make it myself. I could. I have the ability to. I just don't want to because it does not look easy. There's a lot of really small details, and honestly, you would probably have like, you really can't just take a photo from the internet and just smack it on there. It looks like something that's gonna have to be redrawn by an artist and then implemented into the plane. That's from what I'm thinking. Yes, I saw the new United CRJ as well, the 550. I saw that, and that's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know how I feel about it. That's pretty cool. Sadly, it's only flying out of Chicago apparently, so I might see some here in Houston every once in a while. Well, no, I probably won't, because you wouldn't fly a CRJ from Chicago to Houston. They might in a ferry, but eventually they'll probably have it at all of the United hubs. Right now, they're saying they're only using it for Chicago, which is kind of a bummer. That means that people here in Houston are stuck flying on the ERJs and on the regular CRJs. Let's see, I think I have a rotation view. Let's see, we're at 23,000 feet, climbing for 37, 310 knots. We're on VNAV, coming up on Avon in less than 20, or just about 20 miles. And according to Project Fly, we are 32 minutes out, so not too much longer to go. Again, it's not a long flight from Toronto to New York. As some of you guys were saying, it's about a 45-minute flight, depending on how fast you go and what plane you're flying. So it shouldn't take us too long to get there. And we may be greeted from New York Center. Matter of fact, that's so freaking funny. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew it. What did I tell you guys? ATC dodges me, man. So this whole time we were delayed. We took forever to take off. And there was no Toronto ATC on. Toronto's always freaking on. If you fly VATSIM in the US or in Canada, you know that Toronto Center, or not Center, Toronto like ATC or Approach, Tower, all those guys are always on. Like you can always depend on having ATC in Toronto, usually. But not when I'm there, only when I'm gone. So now that we've departed their airspace, Toronto Approach is on, New York Approach is on. We'll probably see them. New York Center is on. We'll probably see them soon. Toronto ATIS is on. So like, it's really funny that now that we're gone, they're like, hey, no. Should you buy a pre-built PC or build one? I recommend building one, honestly. Pre-built, you're gonna spend more money for less. If you build it, you're gonna spend more money for what you want. You know what I mean? So yeah, that you definitely, I recommend building your own, and you don't have to, like me, the PC that I got, I built it, but I didn't physically build it on my own. Like I picked the parts, I picked what I wanted inside of it, and I had a different company build it for me because I don't build computers. I know it's easy. Some people say it's easy, but that's not my lane. That's not what I do. I'm not interested in any way learning how to build PCs. So I was like, I'm just gonna pay somebody to build my PC, and so that's what I did. I actually use a website called Main Gear to do that. Not trying to promote them unless they want to be promoted, but yeah, that's what I did. And so I mean, some people really enjoy building it themselves, and you'll save a lot of money if you build it yourself if you can. And G Cruiser, this is a 757, not the 777. But I was saying I want the livery for the 757, the new livery that came out. It's not the new like blue one. It's the new one that has like a bunch of drawings on it. I don't know if it has like a name for it or anything like that, but it's pretty darn cool. And I want it. I want it bad. I don't know. I feel like somebody's working on it right now. I just don't know who. I thought about making it myself, but again, I don't want to spend the time on it right now. Go for it. How much did it cost as a whole? Can you give like a? I don't even want to. Like I honestly don't like people ask me how much it cost me to make my PC, because I don't like how much it costed me to make my PC. Oh, it was so much. I'm gonna say $2,500 is how much it was to make my PC. But you can get one for cheaper that does great things. Don't think you need to spend that much money. I don't want anybody to ever think they have to spend $2,000 to make a legit PC. Like, you don't need that much, honestly. Like, what do you want the PC for? Are you building it because you want to just play games at max settings? Do you want to play games in 4K? Do you want it for VR? Like, before you even buy parts, first think about what is it you want your computer to do. Like when I built my PC, these are the things that I thought about before I put it together. I was like, I want obviously a computer that can play all my games at max to high settings, right? I want to be able to play 4K as an option. I don't have a 4K monitor, but if I did have a 4K monitor, I could play games in 4K. I could also stream in 4K. That's another thing. I was like, if I wanted to stream in 4K, I want to be able to. I can't stream in 4K. Can I? I think I can stream in 1440. Wait, maybe I can. I think I can stream in 4K, but probably not X-Plane. Also, I do a lot of video editing, so I need a computer that can edit videos very well and not have to worry about lag and having problems there. Because if you have a crappy computer, you're gonna have a lot of problems with video editing, big time. That was my problem before. So that's another thing. What was the other thing I wanted to do with my computer? VR. I was looking ahead, like, hey, I don't have VR right now, but I do still want to get VR. And when I get it, I want to be able to run it on my computer. And that's another thing. So anyway, just think about what you want to do with your computer. What do you want to be capable of doing? And build your computer based on what you want to do. And what you may want to do in the future too. Because think about the future. Don't buy borderline outdated products. You get what I'm saying? So if you buy something, I'm not like super knowledgeable when it comes to like all the specifics of the tech, but I do know that next year there's going to be something better than whatever is out right now. And if you buy the minimum now, it's going to be outdated even quicker, and you're going to find yourself spending more money sooner. So what I did as well is I was like, well, should I get a 1080 or a 1080 Ti? I was like, well, I mean, I'd rather get a 1080 Ti now than get a 1080 now, or I'd rather get a 1080 Ti now than get a 1080 without the Ti and need to get a 1080 Ti later, have to upgrade. And now I bought both. You know what I'm saying? Like think about the future as well. This is advice when it comes to building a PC for you guys who are out there thinking about building PCs. But again, just what do you want to do with it? What is your goal with it? And just set the standard there. Do I like Japan Airlines? Yeah, I like them. Yeah, you can get some really good deals on eBay, and Black Friday is coming up in just a month. Honestly, tomorrow's Halloween, and that means that'll be 1 month exactly before Black Friday. So I don't know exactly what I want to get from Black Friday. I bought my PC that I got on Black Friday, and the 1080 Ti's were on sale. If you can believe that, 1080 Ti was on sale. We're still not on our cruise altitude yet. We're still climbing, but yeah, man, Black Friday's coming up. Take advantage of that. Take advantage of that because there's gonna be a lot of sales going on, and it's the best time of the year to build a PC, to buy anything. When it comes to my own setup, I'm pretty happy with what I have. I'm content, you know what I mean? Like, I spent a lot of money on it, so I'm gonna work the heck out of it. Honestly, I've gotten my money back for what I do. Like, my full-time job that I do, like, I use this computer so much that I've gotten my money back. But again, I have a full-time job using the same gaming computer that I use for work. So that's the only reason I can say I got my money back on that. Not because of YouTube or streaming, but because I just work on it every day and I've got my money back. But when it comes to things that I would like to upgrade, I want to get a second monitor. I either want to, even if I get a bigger monitor, I want to get a second monitor. Most likely I would get a second bigger monitor, like an actual monitor that I could maybe be 4K or maybe not 4K. Whatever is right before 4K, maybe 1440 or something like that. I'm not sure. I also would love to upgrade my storage drive, my SSD storage drive. So I'll be on the lookout for those because I am constantly running out of space on my computer. And I know, with Microsoft Flight Sim coming out, I'm gonna need space for it. It might not be that big because a lot of it's data that's being streamed from the internet, but you are going to probably want to save some areas that you don't have to be on the internet for. So I think that's going to come into play when having some space to download some content. What else would I like? I wouldn't mind having a new joystick, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Or a rudder. I don't have rudders at all, so I wouldn't mind having that. But I don't know, man. Again, like I said, I'm pretty content. I mean, there's like little things that I could obviously, there's always something better than what you have. There's always something better than what you have. So you got to find somewhere to be content and be happy with what you got and make the best of it. What CPU do I have? I don't know. I'm sorry I can't answer that question because I just don't know. If you look on YouTube, if you're watching on YouTube, at the very bottom description, or you could also ask Nightbot using !specs. He'll tell you some information about it. But if you go down to the bottom of my description, there is it shows you exactly what my specs are for my computer. And also I have a link there to Amazon where that will show you all of the, basically everything that I have in my setup is in that Amazon link. So you can see that there too if you're that interested. There you go, Nightbot. Thank you very much. I would like to have more RAM. I know 16 is pretty good, but I want 32. Like, I wonder how well 32 is gonna work. How is that gonna change? Because I do a lot of multitasking, especially since I stream. I have, like, even right now, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 11 windows open as we speak right now. So I think it would be a good idea for me to have a little bit more RAM. My computer itself is running very smooth right now. I have no problem. X-Plane just needs to freaking upgrade to Vulkan already and hopefully fix some of our bottleneck issues that we're having. So I know my computer has a lot more performance than X-Plane is using. Thank you, Plain Knowledge. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, like I said, the specs are good, man, so there's no reason that I should be struggling for frames or any of that type of stuff. So I blame X-Plane. Because, like, think about it, DCS World runs so smooth for me. It runs so smooth. It looks so amazing. It looks so beautiful. And X-Plane should be running the same way, in my opinion. You have 32 and 3 monitors? Jesus. I don't even have space for 3 monitors. Speaking of space, I want a new desk. My desk is this big. You probably can't see my hands anymore, but it's like this big. It's not big at all. Like it's big enough for me. I feel like I'm outgrowing it. I have my microphone attached to it. I have all of my equipment attached to it, my mic, my camera, everything. I just want to get make myself a little bit more space. Like if I could just get it to go all the way to the wall, because I have probably, I don't know, what is this, like 2 feet between my desk and the wall to my left. And it would be nice if I could use up that 2 feet with the rest of my desk. Then I would just move my monitor, my tower, because I have my computer down here in between it. But that'd be nice. I've been thinking about getting a new desk anyway. I don't know if those are gonna go on sale for Black Friday, but that's something that I would like to get. I do want a new TV, like in general, like a TV for like a family. I have a TV back here. It's a nice size. It's old. It's actually a hand-me-down TV. I got it from my parents a while back when I bought them a new TV. It's a funny story. I buy them a new TV and they end up giving me their TV. I didn't plan this. This was like a few Christmases ago. Contra, at least on work. Yeah, a few Christmases ago. And it was just funny. And now they have a new TV. Not saying they're gonna give me another TV, but they have a new TV, so time for me to get one. If you get a chance to become an air pilot, would you take it? Probably. If I got a chance to become an airline pilot, I am 75% sure I would take the job, depending on this, like the other opportunities around it as far as scheduling and things like that. What up, Cookie Productions? Good to see you, man. Really quickly, I want to side note over to Modern Warfare. You guys know this Modern Warfare came out last week. I think it's been a week, over a week now, maybe. And I've been playing it. I haven't streamed it or anything like that. I've been thinking about streaming it. Some people on Instagram have been telling me that I should stream Modern Warfare, and I might do it on one of my random streams. You know, like whenever it's like not my usual time, I might do it. I've actually been really enjoying it. I was really on the fence originally about getting Modern Warfare because Call of Duty's been doing such a horrible job with the last 10 games. Okay, I'm exaggerating. Maybe not 10 games, but you know what I'm trying to say. They've been really bad lately, but this new Modern Warfare game, I recommend it all the way. If you love the old Modern Warfare games, like the original ones, like the ones when they were actually good, this is the one. Like I haven't watched any reviews. I don't know what other people are saying or complaining about it, but in my personal experience, I've enjoyed every second of it. Even when I'm losing, I'm enjoying it. Like it's crazy. I thought that I would hate it, that I would be annoyed at it, because I'm not very good at shooters at all. Like if you watch me, don't expect me to be getting kill streaks of like 4 or 5 or 7 or 11. You know what I mean? Like I'm probably gonna kill somebody, die, maybe kill somebody else, die again, and then kill somebody else, because you know what I mean? Like I'm just not. It's just I've never been great at them. I've enjoyed them. It's kind of like bowling. I suck at bowling, but I just enjoy playing. You know what I mean? Like when I go play bowling to enjoy time with friends or family, you know, and I get a little bit competitive, you know, when I get that random lucky strike, you know, because there's no skill involved at all in what I do with bowling. I get all excited and everything, but the truth is I suck at bowling. I'm bad. I'm horrible, but I just enjoy it. I don't know. There's not very many sports that I play that I suck at that I enjoy, but bowling is one of them. Anyways, back to Modern Warfare. I suck, but I enjoy it. And with this version, this newest Call of Duty that came out, I like it, and I feel like I actually don't suck as much as I thought I did. I actually you know, kind of moving on from that. Like I actually won my first 2 matches today. I've never won. Well, I don't say never, but you know, this is my first 2 matches in this game. But I rarely win those on shooters. Like I rarely win a shooter, and I was playing free for all, so it's not like, you know, it's not like my team was carrying me along the way like they usually would be. But I actually had the most kills, so, and I won a free for all, so I was super hyped, super excited about that. And I was like, man, I wish I was streaming, because then that'd been cool. But you know, when I do stream, I'm probably gonna be like the worst. But the point is, it's just I've enjoyed it. The campaign mode is so good. I think the reason I'm talking about it is because I haven't streamed since I played the game. And oh man, campaign mode is so much fun. It's actually really challenging, even on regular. I played on regular. I'm gonna probably go back and play it again on like realistic or hard. But even on regular, it's a lot of fun. It's super like interactive. You feel like you're in a cutscene the whole time. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't know, maybe I'm hyping up Modern Warfare. I'm not saying you should buy it. I'm just saying I like it and I enjoy it and it's really freaking fun. And whenever I played campaign mode, man, I was like texting my friends like, you gotta get this game. I was so hyped and excited. And I didn't really buy it for the multiplayer. I bought it for campaign and for co-op. And but I've been really enjoying the PvP multiplayer as well. That's funny. Your dad's super competitive, so it's not fun. Yeah, man, I agree. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say too. Is like shooters can be really frustrating, especially when you're not very good at them, because like you just get shot. Like Rainbow Six Siege, for example. I love that game. Rainbow Six Siege is gonna forever go down in history as one of the best first-person shooter games ever created. But I don't know if people are cheating. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I just suck that bad, but like people just kill me like so quickly. I'm just like, how? How? Like I had the freaking ridicule pointed at his head, finger on the trigger before he even shot, and yet he still kills me somehow. I don't understand how that works. I don't understand it one bit. So anyways, it gets very frustrating. Like you play, but then you get burnt out and you get tired because you've lost like 5 matches in a row. But with this game, I don't feel that way. I really don't feel that way at all. I mean, I'm not saying you're gonna have the same experience. You may hate it. You may suck worse than me. I don't know what you're looking for in a game. They like to kind of promote that they're like super realistic. I disagree. This is not very realistic. It's more realistic than Fortnite for sure. But Fortnite is not meant to be realistic in any way. But the realistic mode is not very realistic at all. So, but I like it. I enjoy it. And that's coming from a guy who likes like realistic type of games. I really enjoy Insurgency, Squad, Arma, and I actually like Modern Warfare. Hi there. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. What is the best weather and clouds plugin for X-Plane? That's a tough one. Right now, at this moment, my personal favorite at this moment right now is XEnviro. But Xambience has just posted some stuff about them upgrading theirs. A lot of people are using Xambience. A lot of people are using Ultra Weather. This is a lot of weather. I would recommend just go around, do your research, see the best out of all of them, see which one fits you the most, fits your style, which one do you like as far as the way they look, and don't just go by screenshots. Find videos, find YouTube videos of people using the weather add-ons and talking about the weather add-ons. That's probably going to help you make a better decision rather than just looking at screenshots, because the screenshots can be very misleading. But right now, my personal favorite is now XEnviro. It wasn't like yesterday, but now it is because it updated and it's decent. But none of the weather add-ons are perfect. They all have a lot of flaws, and they all also have a lot of positives. So you kind of got to weigh them out and see like which one do you like better. Do you like this or like that? So I'm not gonna recommend one right now. That would be a good video, but I'd have to do that in the future. Mr. Coffee, what's up, man? How can I call what not realistic if I'm not a pilot? What are you referring to? Craig Dixon, what's up, man? So we're flying the Boeing 757 Delta, call sign Delta 116 on that sim, flying from Toronto to JFK. And right about, we're cruising now 37,000 feet. We're pretty much halfway there. I don't know, we're beyond halfway. We're actually only, it says like 15 minutes out. So we probably got to descend soon. Let's go ahead and check on our descent information. I didn't say X-Plane was not realistic. I was talking about Call of Duty. So you might have misunderstood what I was referring to as not being realistic. I was talking about Call of Duty. Alright, yeah, we need to send soon. Let's go ahead and change our altitude down to... I'll put down to 6,000 for now. And this will be our own, before anybody asks, this will be our only flight of the day. Alright, 6,000 feet. VNAV should take us down. We'll see. If VNAV doesn't cooperate today, then we'll just descend on our own. That is no problem. Chris Destroy _ what's up, man? Best thing to see at the finals in school. Glad, man. I really hope your finals went well, man. I hope your finals went well. Is the flight factor 777 any good? Ooh wee. The problem is that there's only one X-plane payware 777 that's out there. So there's no, you don't really have a choice. Some people just really love 777s, right? And so in that case, we only have one. What I'll say though, what I would usually say to people is I would recommend waiting for a new 777 before buying the old 777, because it's the current flight factor 777 is basically an X-plane 10 port over to X-plane 11. So it's not gonna look to the same quality as this flight factor 757 or even the flight factor 767. Now you can't really replace a 777 with a 75 or a 76, even though you can fly a lot of the same long haul routes with these two planes. But if somebody really wants a 777, they're just, if you're coming from P3D as well, you're not gonna be satisfied with it. It's okay. Like if I would give it my usual rating for a plane, like in my reviews, I would give the 777 I think I actually did it. Let me see. What did I give it a rating of? I want to be accurate of what I'm saying. I don't want to be like, I want to say this time and say something different. Let's see. Where are my review? I have a whole list of all planes that I have, and I've reviewed them all. I haven't reviewed them all, but I have a rating for all of them. Let's see. 777. I gave the 777 a 3. Huh, that's higher than I thought. I would amend that to a 2.8. Just under buyable. But for some people, they would like it. Like if you like the Magnite 787, you would like the 777. You would like the 777 by Flight Factor. I'll say it like that. I'm actually gonna change my rating to a 2.8 out of 5 for the Flight Factor 777. And compared to the 757, 767, which I've given a 4.8. Yeah, so I'll give you some context. And I know I just kind of low-key dissed the 787 just now too, because the 787 is incomplete. So I haven't even put a video out for that yet, because I'm waiting for them to really like do better. It has a lot of potential, but it's just not there. It's not done. It's a early access product at this moment. That's great, man. What are you doing finals for college or high school? Man, those 757, 767, they get so quiet, they freak you out. Like whenever it goes idle power, it gets so quiet, it just freaks you out. I always think that I lost an engine, but it's just the aircraft like idle, like, you know, slowing down so it can descend. It's nuts. No problem, Craig. It's all good. Thanks for letting me know, though. What do I think about the Flight Factor A350? I think it's going to be amazing when it comes out next year. I'm looking forward to it. I'm up, man. Somebody else say something else. I had the tow. Hold on, let me see your comment, buddy. I had the Zebo, and then I got the towless. What do you recommend next? Okay, I got some scenery that's not coming in right. Anyways. Alright, so you got Zebo, that's free. You got towless. Alright, you paid for now you're with the big boys. Now you're spending money. now you spending dollars, hard-earned cash on the sim. Alright. Oh, please don't crash. That was a big stutter. Jesus, what is loading in right now? That's scary. Like my whole sim just like tripped out. We're gonna have to talk to are we gonna talk to Center? I don't know. We're gonna talk to ATC soon. Next, what do you guys think in the chat? I want to hear everybody's opinion. He has Zebo. He has Tolis A319. 2 great aircraft. You really don't need anything else, honestly, as far as airliners. Unless if you're a massive Airbus fan and you want an A330, Jar Design has an A330. That's an option. I would not recommend getting a Flight Factor A320 because you already have an A319. Why do you need both? I don't see why anybody would ever need both. One or the other. 757 is a great plane if you like it. Some people like it, some people hate it because some people just don't like the flying pencil. Some people just don't like the way it looks. What it sounds like is you might need probably either something that you can fly long hauls with, like a 757, 767, or something you can fly shorter regional flights with, like an ERJ, maybe like the ERJ 135 by X-Craft. That's a great plane. It also has a business jet version, like a Legacy 650. So that's a good option. That's a good plane. I actually really like that plane and do recommend it. I don't know much about the ERJ E175. I don't have that one, so somebody else may have to give you a recommendation on that because I don't know much about it. There is an A350, yes, Mr. Coffee, but it is the older Flight Factor A350. But Flight Factor is going to be redoing that A350 they're working on it now. So that's why I was saying it's not out yet. I'm waiting for the new one. I don't want the old one. That's what I'm trying to say. I personally, again, don't recommend 787 because it's not done unless you just want to be a part of the production. That's the reason I bought the 787 when I bought it like a while ago by Magnite, was because I was like, hey, these guys seem to really care about 787, and I believe that they're really going to put the work in to make this plane really stinking good. And so I just went ahead and bought it to invest in the project. I bought it as an investment, not as a like, hey, this is a cool plane, I'm gonna buy it because it's cool. You know, it's not done. What about the 747-800? SSG has a 747-800 coming up soon. I don't know when that's gonna be. It's been coming soon for like 6 months to a year, so nobody knows when we're gonna get it. We saw some screenshots from it on the Threshold website not long ago. So that's probably gonna be a really good plane when it comes out, I hope. I'm just hoping that, I think the one thing I'm concerned about a little bit, honestly, about SSG 747 is that it's not going to have support as long as it needs it. Alright, drag is required. We're dropping the flaps, or the spoilers. So one concern I have is just that I'm worried that SSG is going to drop the 747, or I should say release the 747. I'm talking in music terms. When you release new music, you say drop a new song. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is when they release 747, it's gonna be really good. But the problem I'm worried about is that, is it gonna stay current? Like, are they gonna keep updating it, or are they just gonna like abandon it after it's out because they've been spending so much time on it? Pilot Jacob, what's up, man? Good to see you. Nathan, yes, I am on that sim as a pilot. When is a good time to get your PPL? Now. I don't know how old you are, but it's now. If you're over, what is it, 15, 18, 16, something like that? You can get it pretty soon. Yeah, I feel like the A350 is that one Airbus that every Boeing fan approves of. They're like, hey, I don't really like those other Airbuses, but that A350, yeah. Ben, you bought the 757 today and you're very impressed. Yes, it is a very impressive aircraft. I don't know what you had before, but 757 is definitely one of the better pay-wear aircraft on the market right now. You might have to get the flying pencil, Alfie. Yeah, bro, do it. Pilot Jacob, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, man, send your questions, bro. We're in our descent now into JFK, but go ahead and send your questions in, and either I can help you or anybody in chat can help you. I am using the Delta Breast Cancer Awareness livery. It is available for free on the forums. I don't have a link in the description because after I downloaded it, I couldn't find the link again. What's up, Dougal? Good to see you, man. But I actually like it a lot. And after tomorrow, won't be October anymore. That doesn't mean you still can't fly and represent breast cancer awareness. Everybody loves boobies. Have I ever tried playing P3D? Only once, and it was in Orlando at Flight Sim Expo. And I was flying like a Baron or something like that. Yeah, I've had the 757 for a really long time. My first ever download, my first ever payware for X-Plane 11 was a Boeing 767. And then later on, I ended up getting the 757 not too long after that. Like during the X-Plane 10 days. Some of you guys don't know nothing about that X-Plane 10 struggle. But yeah, I was back in the X-Plane 10 days. And so the 757 has had a few major updates since then. So I've actually had to buy it multiple times, sadly. Wasn't very happy about that at all. I hate buying things twice. I'm like, I own this plane. I understand you updated it, but I don't feel that I should have to pay for it. All right, we're going to have to talk to ATC pretty darn soon. Let's go ahead and get our radios programmed. All right, New York Center is on, as well as New York Approach. New York Center's on 125325. Let me also take a look at my charts. And there should be ATIS as well out there. So if I don't respond to some of your guys' questions for a little bit, because I am looking for charts. Alright, so we're on the IGN standard terminal arrival, passing Lolly, where we need to be at 20,000 feet. And we are at 17. That's okay. We should be going up to Sachs next, and then Lindy. We need to be 19,000 at Lindy at 250 knots. I don't know. We don't think we need to drag anymore. Yeah, I've seen the. Thank you, Nathan. Appreciate that, bro. My question is, what do I talk to first? Like, I'm at this really weird gap. Like, I'm actually technically going to come into Approach's airspace before I go into Center's airspace because of the way that the New York airspace is done. So I'm going to try to talk to Approach first, because I think I'm technically in their airspace and not in Center. So we said Approach is on 12855. We're gonna go ahead and plug that in. 12855. See if we can hear anybody. Turn the game sound down a little bit. It's not crazy busy out here, so it shouldn't just be nuts. And so right now we're at 15,000 feet. We're probably lower than we should be on this arrival, honestly. Let's go ahead and see if we can call him in. New York Approach, Delta 116. You know what? Flight Factor has this thing where I actually have to press a button, I think. There it is.
Squawking 1555, United 687.
Huh. I had to have that thing
United
correct every time.
687, read back correct, runway 4 left, Newark, altimeter 3018. Let me know when ready to push and start.
Alright, 3018, 4 left, and we'll call for push and start. United 687, thank you.
New York approach, Delta 116.
Delta 116, your departure, go ahead.
New York departure, Delta 116, requesting landing at JFK.
Delta 116, request landing or request clearance?
Requesting landing at JFK. Sorry, we're at 14,000.
Delta 116, right. For JFK, contact New York Center 125.32.
Alright, sorry about that. I wasn't sure because I was in a weird, awkward area.
Yeah, that's a little bit weird here in New York area.
Alright, gotcha. Thank you. Alright, go in the center first. I was like, I'm kind of in an awkward place where I'm like in the middle of you two guys. So 12532. There we go. Make sure that's switched over. And I think that's right? 135. Oh, 125. My bad. No, that's what I got. 125. 325. Yeah. And we were at 12,000. Let's go ahead and level off here. New York Center, Delta 116.
Delta 116, New York.
New York Center, Delta 116. We're at 12,000. Looks like we're over Dory. Requesting landing at JFK.
Delta 116, I'll be logging off here in a few moments, to be honest. So that's why I didn't contact you earlier. You can monitor 122.8.
Roger that. I'm monitor 122.8. Have a good day, man. I tell you, ATC dodges me. As soon as I show up, they chunk deuce. That's no problem. All right. Well, I guess we got to go back to approach. Back to you, dog. 12855. I don't know if he's logging off too. We'll see. Nice. P breaks out. We're really fast right now. I'm gonna switch to vertical speed mode and zero it out. He's been on for 2 hours. 12855. New York approach, Delta 116 back with you. New York Center went off.
Delta 116, New York approach. Where are you? You're on final runway 4 right on Kennedy?
I remember that's what he said. I'm not on final. New York Center, Delta 116. We are 5 miles west of Lindy at 10,000, requesting a landing at JFK. Any runway would be nice. Gotcha, Nathan. Thank you, bro. Let's see if he has anything to say about that. Got land lights on.
Delta 116, unfortunately, New York Center will be open in the next 2 minutes for New York Kennedy area and LaGuardia monitor unicorn 122.8.
Roger, 122.8. Alright, we're just not in his airspace, so he can't do anything for us. So as long as we're, I guess we're above LaGuardia, we have to be on the Unicom. New York airspace is so weird, guys. It's so weird. I do want to get slowed down. Let's bring it back to 250. And then we'll descend on our own. And I don't really know when we need to talk to approach. So we'll just fly in and we'll use approach as tower. And we'll call them on final. Basically, that's how we're going to do it. Unless told otherwise at this moment. Because like when I look at the VATSIM map, it shows that I'm in this circle of approach. So that's why I assumed that I need to be talking to approach. But I think he wants me to contact him once I guess we get over LaGuardia, because we will be flying sort of like over LaGuardia. You can see right here. Chris Alker, what settings am I using for X and Viro? Honestly, I don't know. I haven't changed any settings. I just kind of loaded it up and let it go. It probably is raining down there in New York because of all this cloud. Let's see if we can get the ATIS up, though. There is an ATIS, or it was. Not anymore. Never mind. I'll just use the METAR. So winds are 30 at 20. Wait, that's not right. 020 at 7 knots. That was a time. Visibility 3 statue miles. It is raining. Clouds are broken at 700 feet. Overcast at 1200. Temperature 17, dew point 17. That's why it's raining. I understand that now. Altimeter 3017. Let's go ahead and change that altimeter. Which is where? 3027. Right? That's what I said? No, 3017. Why won't you let me change you? Bernie, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. We'll go ahead and continue down 16,000 while I do this. Not that fast. There we go. We'll slow down about 225. Beautiful. I forgot how to change my altimeter. Man, we haven't done that all flight. We should have done that earlier. I usually change it here, I thought. But it's not changing. Alright, yeah, I'll probably get a contact message from him. Appreciate the help, Nathan. Oh, I probably should put in the ILS information. Oh, there is a contact me. Wait, did I get a contact me? I thought I heard he gave me. I didn't get one. Oh, never mind. Alright. ILS 04 left what we were planning for. And let's be 044 heading 1109. There it is. And 044 on the course. Nice. Yeah, Jonas, whenever you finish on that the new livery, man, hit me up, send it to me. I'll definitely use it in the next stream, next X-Plane stream. All right, looks like we're on vectors currently. Yeah, we're on vectors, and once we need to turn. Yeah, like a right turn here. Go into heading mode. And make a 90 degree to the right turn as our left base. I should say runway 04. And I'm gonna go down about 3,000. And we'll slow it down a little bit more, down to 220 knots. Did I put 043? Thank you, man, for the catch. Appreciate that. If you're interested in my schedule for the week, or when I'm going to stream something, check out my Instagram. I just posted on my story before we started streaming today of what I am streaming this week. And I'll post another one next week if I can. The time is on there as well. Alright, so we are on the left base. Runway 04 at JFK. And I still... Can anybody remind me where to find the altimeter on the 757? Oh, that's a weird place to have it. I think it's 301 something. That's not what I want. Right here.
LaGuardia traffic, American 3219, taxiing to runway 13, LaGuardia traffic.
So that guy is on Unicom.
LaGuardia Unicom United 776 is starting our pushback, and after we'll be taxiing at runway 13, LaGuardia.
The heck? Why isn't it changing? I'm trying to change this. It is not changing. It is bumpy though. Speed brake can go away. Yeah, clouds are very low at JFK. It said all the way down to 2700, something like that. No, it's 1200. So clouds are all the way down to 1200. We're at 3000 now, and we're still above the clouds. Kimmy, what's up, man? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Yes, guys, we are on VATSIM. And I'm trying to get the altimeter to work. Oh, I think this is it over here. Ah, okay, I got it. All right, 3017 is our altimeter setting. And let's go ahead and continue. We're at 3000 in level. We'll go down to 2000. We're on a left downwind. Runway 04 right. In the JFK. We already have our ILS frequencies plugged in. Double checking 110.9 and approach course is 044. And that is put in. And about to go through the clouds. My favorite thing about xmViral is flying through the clouds. Do I know how to disable the post processing for xmViral? You talking about like the sun effect? I don't know. I haven't tried it, but I'm pretty sure there's a setting to get rid of like the post processing effects. I think, but I'm assuming since you're asking, you haven't found it, so maybe it's not as easy to find as I thought. But I haven't tried changing it, so I don't have any information for you right now.
LaGuardia traffic, American 3219, holding shore, runway 13 at Papa, estimated departure, 5 minutes, LaGuardia traffic.
I'm gonna switch over to approach now. He still hasn't told me to contact him, but I mean, we're landing at New York. We're on left downwind, runway 04, and approach is online. New York approach is online, so I assume I need to talk to JFK. I mean, I need to talk to New York approach. I only assume. Yeah, cloud surfing is amazing. Little bumpy, but it's amazing. All right, I'm gonna slow down to 190 because I'm about to make a really hard 180 degree turn. Now I want to make that turn as short as possible, as tight as possible, I should say. All right, let's do it.
On Delta 3366, runway 4 left, taxi via Romeo Charlie, hold shore Bravo. Romeo Charlie, hold short of Bravo.
Roger, Romeo Charlie, hold short of Bravo.
In the
United
clouds,
687, you're on Alpha, left on the next intersection, and right on Bravo.
Alright, joining. Okay, we're going over 687.
New York.
No, miss it.
I punched it, don't worry.
New York approach Delta 116. We're now left base to final 04 right, JFK.
Delta 160, New York approach. I don't control JFK, just Newark, Kedzior, Borough, Caldwell, and Montgomery Airport. Just for Kennedy, LaGuardia, and all the other airports in New York area, Unicorn 122.8.
Roger that. Sorry, man. Have a good day.
No problem.
All right. That's why I didn't understand. Your name is New York approach and you don't control JFK. That's why I was very confused. So we're on Unicom. Now talking on Unicom with JFK traffic, Delta 116, left base to final runway 04 left. JFK. All right. I think that's what he tried to tell me last time, but I didn't understand his accent. So. All right, so I know you can't see it out the window, but we are actually turning. And we actually did just establish ourselves on the localizer for runway 04 left. And we are, doesn't say on this screen. Let's see. We are 10 miles out. All right, land lights are on.
Speedbird 26 Mike, leaving 4,000 for 2,000, downwind for 04 right ILS and Kennedy.
Logo lights on.
LaGuardia area, Unicom, British 1319, lining up and waiting for runway 13, LaGuardia.
United runs a flight from New York to LA using a 777. Do I know if they do? I don't know. I don't know if you're telling me that they do or if I know that they do, but I don't know that they do.
LaGuardia area.
I wouldn't be surprised.
American 1319, turn and burn, runway 13.
Newark is one of United's like main hubs.
And LaGuardia traffic, United 776 is lining for wait, runway 13, LaGuardia traffic.
United doesn't use JFK really. You don't see a lot of United aircraft at JFK because it's just more expensive to, have a hub there. So they end up using the Newark instead, and so you'll see a lot of flights like Newark to LAX, Newark to a lot of long haul flights like that. Local in New York, it is 511. All right, we need to slow way down because we are about 5 miles out. Can't see anything. We won't see anything probably until the last few hundred feet.
And LaGuardia area traffic, United 736 is departing runway 13, LaGuardia.
JFK traffic, Delta 116 on a 5 mile final, runway 04 left, JFK. All right, gears coming down. Gears down now. That would be funny, wouldn't it? That's something I would do. We get to put the freaking gear down. Alright, we're really close now. There it is, 1,000. Hopefully the ILS is aligned correctly on this airport scenery.
Delta 116 from Speedbird 26 Mike, if you could let me know what the cloud base is like after you've landed, that would be really helpful.
Cloud base is 640 on final for 04 left.
Thanks, 26 Mike.
Alright, we could technically fly from here. Alright, I have the controls. very low clouds in JFK today. Pretty cool. My auto throttle's coming off. I have full control now. A little high. A little high. Let's not overreact though. Keep some power in it. Keep some power in it. That's why it says sink rate, because we're stalling. Oh, that's not good.
30, 20, 10.
Alright, nice save. Nice save. A little off the center line. Coming down. There we are. Not sure what that feet per minute is going to be, but it could have been worse. Reverse is green. I was more concerned of smashing into the ground than, you know, getting the center line. I see Delta parking right there off our left.
And LaGuardia area traffic, United 776 is departing to the northeast, climbing above 4,000, last call, LaGuardia.
Yes, there is a, I believe there is a written rule. I couldn't tell you right now for, I think, don't quote me, I haven't gotten that far in my training yet.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to New York. The local time is 4:14 p.m. and it's currently about 63 degrees. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bin as items
Flaps
may
coming
have
up.
been during the flight. If this is your final destination, we thank you for flying with us. If you're making a connection, we encourage you to check your itinerary to ensure a smooth continuation of your journey.
What I was trying to say before the flight attendant was talking was I'm not sure, honestly, about the minimums is what they usually would call it. Like what's the lowest the clouds can be, because I believe if you're flying IFR, I don't know, I thought you could land you could have no visibility the whole way down, because sometimes you're gonna have a half-mile visibility even with no clouds. So you could have a complete landing where you, but I don't know, again I don't know, that's kind of an IFR thing and I haven't learned that yet. I do know what my VFR minimums are, which is like the 152 rule is what they call it. You have to be, I think it's, dang it, you guys have tested me now. Is it 1 mile visibility? 152. No, 2 miles visibility, I think it was. 500 above, 1,000 below, or maybe the other way around. I need to do some studying because I do not remember. I think we might have pulled into the wrong area because I saw Delta parking on our left. JFK traffic, Delta 116, we're clear of all runways. Delta, JFK. Yeah, the airplane, the airport chart will tell you the minimums, I believe. Alright, this is not where we're supposed to be. We need to turn around. Delta is the next terminal. There's no crossing. I thought it was going to be a crossing. Oh, yeah, there's one right there. Okay, we're going to turn that way. FS Pilot says he believes the ILS Cat Charlie is the auto landing with no visibility. Yeah, I believe there is, to answer your question, there are written rules on what the minimums are for you to land. Whether it's the airport or some aircraft have a limitation as well. So there is a written rule. If you were a real pilot and you were flying a certain plane, you would know at a certain airport. But it's pretty cool. I like doing it on the simulator. I love like having really low clouds, like below like 600 to 500 feet, and then coming down the land, and just like hoping that when you pop out of the clouds and you see the runway, that
Speedbird 26 Mike, fully established ILS 04870 ME.
You really hope that the runway is where it's supposed to be. There's been times, I think there's an issue with Boston, the freeware by Mr. X. I think there's an issue with one of the runways in Boston. Whenever I come in, I think it's on the 04 side, one of the 04 runways on the ILS, it always puts me offset of where I'm actually supposed to be at. That's a great question, though. That's very important to know as well. All right, we're gonna park right here. Chris Destroyer on Infinite Flight, I use the regular controls, which is just a tilt. On all my PC simulators, I use a joystick. We're gonna roll up here. We don't have a marshaller, surprisingly. Oh, you know why? Because this airport doesn't have auto gate. I think this is a JFK by just stop. By just wiki. Alright guys, welcome to JFK. Welcome to New York City. Hopefully you guys will enjoy your stay. If this is your final stop, welcome. If you have a connection, make sure you check the app. Go ahead and turn the TV off. And we'll watch the replay. I'm just gonna shut it off unprofessionally. All the systems are gonna go crap. Oh man, landing rate was 307. I'm honestly not angry at that. It looked like it was about to be like a 500, but we recovered last second and got to float a little early to soften the load there. Deboarding status check with passenger X. And we get her to expedite the unboarding process. That is going to take 6 minutes, it says. And we'll turn off the runway turn-offs, landing lights. We're blinding everybody in the terminal. Never again, what's up, man? Welcome. Do I have any thoughts on the PC-12? I love the PC-12. You're most likely talking about the new PC-12. I haven't really looked at that news yet. I knew that there was a new PC-12 being announced, like an NG or something like that. I don't know much about it, honestly. I haven't looked into it very much. But I'm very interested. I just haven't looked. But yeah, I'm excited. I like PC-12s. I would love to fly PC-12, honestly, someday. I think that would be amazing. I think it'd be really enjoyable to fly PC-12. I fly it all the time on X-Plane 11. Alright, so right now I'm just, if you guys don't mind, waiting. Let's see how much time we have left now. So, I'm using a third-party add-on that you guys can't see. Actually, I'm going to bring it up so you can see it. I want you guys to see it. Give me a second really quickly. OBS Studio. And there it is. All right, the mirror. All right, so what I want to look at was this here. So I'm gonna. Now you're seeing my real screen. So this right here is passenger X or PACX, and this is what I was using for today's flight. So it's actually like kind of like adding like passengers and whatnot. So it says our expected arrival was in about 13-ish minutes, and so we got here on time after being delayed. But you can see right here it has the passengers are deboarding, and there's 4 minutes left for them to deboard. I can do a faster version of that, matter of fact, just so you guys don't have to wait around for that, actually. So I'm going to go change my settings to instant and apply. And I assume that should be done. Yeah, so it was 4 minutes before, now it's less than a minute. So that's gonna be a lot quicker. So it also has like some type of voice interaction thing I've never tried. So I don't know what that's about. But that's done now. I can actually go hit menu, hit in flight because it is done. Hit yes, and you'll see all of my stats here. My flight number, aircraft, the itinerary, planned arrival, 9:33 p.m. Overall satisfaction. We're satisfied. Our land rate was negative 305. Actual arrival was 9:14. They had a baggage issue apparently. I didn't know anything about that. Medium delay due to technical issue. That was my excuse. In-flight service suspension. I'm not sure. I think it's because we started diving down like really quickly. I don't know if you guys noticed that earlier. Comments from the passengers. I have never heard of a plane like this flying like that. I think that was a complaint. I'm totally telling my friends about this. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Uh-oh, it went away. Where'd it go? I'm back. All right. Nothing better than a few mid-flight drinks. So apparently we have some drunk passengers. Then we have all of our passengers' names. And so, I mean, it doesn't really do much. I can hit save. and it just finishes, right? I can go to manage career. I've created a career for Blue Arrow. I'm a second officer now. There's a few awards. There's awards you can get, and I can view my records as well. So this is all the flights I've done so far. Not a lot of flights. I've only done 7 flights, so I'm pretty new to it. You can make multiple careers. Total hours is only 10. Average satisfaction 90.7. You know what I mean? So anyway, that's what it does. Would I recommend it? Not really. Not really. It's not for how much it costs.
Then right on Bravo to Terminal 8.
But anyways, Captain Geo, that's Pack X, the name of it. But if that's something you're interested in, another thing as well is it only supports what's it called? It only supports airliners. There's no GA in there, which is a downside for me. I'm trying to turn this off. There we go. All right, let's get off of X-Pilot here, and we will watch the replay. Give me a second. Get some replay music. There we go. Oh god, I forgot we were in the freaking clouds. That's probably too far. Here. That works. What up, Captain Geo? Matter of fact, I just saw you, man. Welcome to the stream, bro. Hope you're having a good day, man. Yes, I do have a Discord. I'll post that in there for you here in a bit. Don't let me forget to post the Discord before I leave. How far are we? I really don't know. Must be pretty far if my gear wasn't even out yet. Alright, here it is. So if you just joined in and you didn't actually see the live landing, we came out of the clouds at 640 MSL. So, flying by faith. Up until that point. So there we go right there, coming out of the clouds. While we're waiting for the landing, guys, I just want to say thank you so much, guys, for watching today and sticking around. Sorry again for the 3-hour delay. We were supposed to do a flight earlier today and it didn't work out. I had some technical difficulties. I'm glad I was able to get it in a little bit later in the day. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get the Discord now. See right here, we almost dropped out of the sky, saved it, got into a float, and then we put it down. So it almost was a lot worse. That's why I was saying when I got 300, I was like pretty happy about it because it could have been way worse than what you just saw. So I'm glad I was able to save it. I didn't get into a massive float, just got into a little one. We'll watch it from the I guess another view so you can actually get a better look at it. I'm gonna save that for last though. We'll do the left wing view first. And is that those were definitely not there. I definitely put those spoilers away. I definitely put those spoilers away. Yeah, that was definitely a butt clincher though. That was definitely not the smoothest of rides. I am sorry. One more time from the right side, and then we're gonna do a flyby after this one. Have a good night, Trap Geeks. I gotta say, the flight that I was on, what was that? This last Monday, or this yesterday, I guess you could say, the landings was very smooth, and I was on the first flight of the day on both days. So Monday I left at, I think my flight was at 7:40 on Monday, and so it was the first flight of the day, so first flight for the pilot. On the second flight down the way back, on the return flight, I was the first flight of the day again. That flight left at 5:45. You can only imagine how early I had to wake up to get there. But it was good. It was good. It's a good flight. Super soft landing. My first flight there was on an Airbus A320. Flight back was on an ERJ, which I don't know anything about those. Honestly, from the outside view, it didn't look that hard. A lot of that, the shocks really absorbed it really well. One more time. That's a little bit too far back, right? You see me right there. I went idle way too soon. That's why we dropped like a whole like 200 feet. Anyways, guys, once again, thank you so much. As always, you guys are the best flight sim viewers, the best stream viewers could ask for. I will be back tomorrow. Depending on how work goes, I may be able to fit in 2 streams tomorrow. The first one will be around 1500 Zulu at like 11 a.m. Eastern. Second one will be around 1900 Zulu, which is about 3 p.m. Eastern. And that'll be a race day tomorrow. We only got 3 more races left in the NASCAR season, so I'm pretty hyped about that. Things crazy going on. I got the Astros playing as well tonight for the World Series for you guys who are into baseball. Be a pretty big deal, so rooting for them, hoping that they win, man. Bring that World Series championship back to us here in Houston. The city's gonna go freaking nuts tonight if they win that game. So looking forward to that. But I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Come through, even if it's just to stop by and say hi. Friday we'll be on Infinite Flight. Other than that, man, I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching, Trap Geeks. Never Again, Chris Destroyer, Captain Geo, Shenanigans, FS Pilot, Caesar Plays, all you guys who stopped by, Branks, Mailer, Island Fusion, anybody I missed, shout out to you guys too, Alfie, IF Aviation, all you guys, thank you so much for watching, Javion Johnson as well. Until next time, remember you got 3 choices, baby. Give up, give in, and give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. I will see you guys next time, next video. Let's see if this intro works today. Oh yeah, and if you want to play Call of Duty, hit me up. It is cross-platform. We out.